Hey, 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 Marieanne here, the Crochety Clogger. So, this video is the 10 non-yarny things about me. I was tagged by Madonna. Thank you very much, Madonna, for tagging me. Okay, 10 non-yarny things. Well, I guess the most obvious one would be that I like to clog. And, well, more generally, I dance. I teach dance at a, not in the public sector, the public school, but in a private studio. And I began teaching in 1986. And I stayed in my first position teaching at the first studio. I stayed there for 28 years. Then in 2014, I started teaching for another studio who I'm very proud to say was a former student of mine, and so I've known her since she was like 3 years old, and well, my boss now. Anyway, yeah, I am now teaching for one of my earlier students. Yeah. So I'm proud about that for her. Love her to death. And let's see, here's another. Maybe I should check these things off so I don't get all confused because I'm skipping around on my notes here. Okay, another non-yarny thing is that I was made in America with 100% German parts, meaning that my parents were German. Therefore, I decided to wear my Deutschland German t-shirt today. Can I speak German? Dee asked me that the other day. Granny Dee did. Yeah, I can speak German. I think I can get along conversationally, but you know, I don't have any family left here in the States anymore. So like with anything, if you don't practice it, you kind of lose it. So the only well, I say the only person. How do you do this? The only person I can speak German to anymore is my cat, and that's not a person, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm a crazy cat lady. There's another non-yarny thing. Speaking of cats, Maxie is my cat. I got Maxie for my dad. My dad, the last 20 years of his life, really. No. Yeah. Probably the last 15 to 20 years, he had dementia. But anyway, I really wanted to get him a little companion, and I thought a cat would be the best. I grew up with lots of animals, but I thought a cat might be the easiest for him. And my only concern, it took me a couple of years to finally decide to get him a cat, but my only concern was that he would forget to feed the cat with his dementia, but it ended up being the other way around. So Maxie's a fat cat. Anyway, my daddy named Maxie, so that's why his name is Maxie. And he's my baby. I love him. I'll try to insert a picture somewhere here, or a video or something. Let's see. Here's another non-yarny thing. Well, I guess I don't know. I am married, and this is my second marriage, and this one stuck. Yay. We've been married for 16 years, but we've been together for almost 29 years. So it took us a while to decide. This is his second marriage too, so you know, we were both a little gun shy, I reckon. It took us quite a while. Okay, let's see. I am 57 years old. I was born in 1963, a day and a half before John F. Kennedy was assassinated. My mama always claimed that that is what put her in labor. Okay, what else? In 1999, I started or co-owned a dance competition. So along with that and working in the studio, I kind of had two jobs, and I worked my butt off. I did. The competition did really well for about 15 years, and then we stopped doing it. But I enjoyed doing that. It just got to be, I was working like 70 hours a week for a good 15 years. And, you know, it's anyway. Okay, next one. Let me check that off. I play the fiddle. I try to play the fiddle, I should say. I bought a used violin fiddle. It's the same thing. Many years ago. My daddy was still alive. You know what? I bet I bought that fiddle probably about probably early 2000s. I bought that used. It was used. Nice one too. You know, good. Hardly played. At a pretty good price. But anyway, I picked it up and I took some lessons and all that, and then I set it down after a couple of years. And I just recently picked it back up again. Actually, when the pandemic began is when I picked it back up again. And we practice, me, my husband, and another couple, friends of ours. We are wannabe musicians. And we try to practice at least once a week. And we've done so all through the pandemic. We've stayed outside and social distance. And like I said, I try to play the fiddle. My husband plays the mandolin and the guitar. And the other feller, our friend, he plays the mandolin and the guitar. And his wife plays the strum stick. Anyway, we have fun. And way back a long time ago, we decided to call ourselves the Clay Pigeons. And we haven't talked about what to call ourselves now, but maybe we're still the Clay Pigeons. I don't know. But anyway, we have fun. And what's another thing? I grew up working in my mom's retail clothing store. She had a retail clothing store, so I don't know. I grew up where, so I know how to work. I've had jobs waiting tables. I was not good at it at the time because at the time I didn't understand multitasking. I was not good at it. I worked at Blockbuster Video. I worked at a grocery store as a cashier. I've had odd and end jobs, but my main jobs in my life was working at Mom's store and dancing. Teaching dance. Okay. Another yarny thing about me. Non-yarny. Why do I keep saying yarny? I used to scuba dive. I used to love to scuba dive. And, I got certified, and then I actually got another certification called Rescue Diver Certification. And that was funny. That was super funny. I don't know why they let me be certified, because every one of us that was in that particular class getting certified should not have been, because the pseudo victim would have died. We had to do this in a local rock quarry, and it was so murky, couldn't see a thing. He would have died. But anyway, I haven't scuba dived. I haven't dove in years and years, but I truly did love it, and I spent a lot of money doing it. It's not a cheap hobby. It's a rather expensive hobby, and I was one of those people that had to go places, and I think my favorite dives were in Cozumel, Mexico. Oh my God, it was beautiful. Okay, I love the water, obviously, and I love I love the beach. I love the ocean. I'm not a person that likes heat, don't get me wrong, but if I'm around water, I am great, and I'm cool, I'm good. I love to swim, and I love to fish, and I haven't fished enough. I haven't fished very much since my brother passed, but I really love to fish. And I also love roller coasters. I love the thrill. Oh, I love roller coasters, and it's been a really long time since I've been on a roller coaster. The last roller coaster I was on was when me and Mr. C got married, and we got married in Las Vegas. Whoop. And anyway, I think it was New York, that resort. They had a roller coaster that went inside the resort and around it, That was fun. It wasn't a very thrilling ride, but what was really cool about it was that as you went around the front of the resort on the outside, you could see the whole strip, and it was just, it was fun. And that's probably more than 10 non-yarny things about me, but there you go. Okay, so let's see. And I already thanked Madonna. Thank you so much for tagging me. And I'm going to tag Teresa Patton again. And I'm going to tag Dina from Dina's Yo-Yos. Okay. I guess that's it. Love ya. Bye.